How's it going, boys? Johnny Superb Man here, and it's once again time for us to start up our NHL GM mode commentaries. Although it's not called GM mode anymore in NHL 17, it's franchise mode. A lot of new features apparently when managing a team, so I'm looking forward to this. I'm optimistic. Last year with the Buffalo Sabres GM, it just didn't do it for me. I felt like it was a chore to play. It was decent for YouTube, but I sure as shit didn't play any GM modes by myself. We made the switch over to NHL Legacy. I enjoyed that a lot more until my Xbox 360 gave out on us. So GM mode, or franchise mode, has taken a hiatus for a few months, but I'm excited to get back in this. Now, normally what I do is the first episode, it's more of a preview, a first impression. So we're not going to be making any decisions in this video. We're just going to go ahead and try a bunch of things out. In the next video, we will start up our GM mode, or franchise mode, I'm going to get used to that eventually, with the Toronto Maple Leafs, boys. That's right. For far too long, management has squeezed the lifeblood out of the city of Toronto, charging an arm and a leg. I mean, your average Joe can no longer go see a Toronto Maple Leaf game. I'm in control of that now. That's going to change. And also, the on-ice product is going to change. But Lou Lamoriello and Brendan Shanahan, you guys are not out of the picture. I'm just taking over. You guys are still studs. You don't have to go anywhere. So total team budget. This is first impressions, boys. I haven't even gone into this just yet. Total team budget, $77 million. Player budget, blah, blah, blah. Arena operations budget. Oh, Jesus. $2.6 million. Promotions budget. Promotions, marketing, owner personality spending. All right, so we will be spending top players, Frederik Andersen, James Van Riemsdyk, and Jake Gardiner. That's another thing that we have to worry about. If you guys, I mentioned this in the Bia Pro. If there's any roster changes or edits that I need to do, I will do that before we start it up in the next one, okay? Oh my God, what's this? Owner mode. Enables features such as budgets, revenue, relocation, owner goals, GM firing, and promotions, and more. Oh, I see. So you can turn that off and basically turn it into the old school GM mode or season mode, right? Well, we're going to try everything on right here. Fantasy draft, no. Salary cap on. GM firing, I'm going to put that off because I'd like to have a little bit of a rebuild. I don't want to get fired when I got a good thing going just because I haven't played it just yet. Computer trades, morale meetings. I'll give it a shot again this year. I'll give it a shot. Maybe I can turn it off when it starts. Again, if you guys want certain things off because it doesn't work, just let me know. Waivers. You know what? I'm going to leave waivers on. I want to see how they handle waivers in this game. Assistant coach edit lines. I'm going to turn that off. I like to edit my own lines. Auto finances. Allows the computers to manage. No, that. We want that off. Except relocation. The owner will always authorize initial attempt to relocate the franchise. Okay, so you can make it go through. And auto sign free agents. That's going to be off. All right, so EA... I'll give you guys a compliment here. I like how when I'm coming into GM mode, this is a lot easier just to go through and all these different options instead of starting it up and then changing the options, right? So I like that so far. We'll go continue. Overview of the Toronto Maple Leafs, Eastern Conference in the Atlantic Division. Rules and settings. I mean, I won't be playing any games. It's on Superstar, all that good stuff. Start the career. Let's get into this, boys. Are you sure you want the salary cap on? Keep salary cap on. Hell yeah. We're gonna have to deal with Nathan Horton. If I'm the GM of the Toronto Maple Leafs, would you guys give me permission to trade Nathan Horton to like a national team? I don't want to have to deal with him. God damn. And is Pavel Datsyuk on the Arizona Coyotes? I was reading the chat today on the website, and the chat has been lit lately. Let me tell you. But you guys were pointing out all these things. I don't know if they were messing with me or they were just. Or if they were being honest, because I was asking them, you know, what should I edit? I had to get Austin Matthews on the Toronto Maple Leafs. I had to get Line on Winnipeg and pull Juju Harvey on Edmonton, and I actually had to edit their attributes a little bit. Okay, so I'm looking at this for the first time. Before we even go into anything, let's check what pissed me off about NHL 16 functionality. All right, so I'm just seeing all this stuff. Let me see. Hub Maple Leafs. All right, so I like that EA, that move. Oh yeah. See EA, remember all my complaints about NHL 15? Listen to my controller. The game is moving as fast as I can click it. All right, bravo right there. All right, trade and improve. Let me go to trade. Let's see how easy it is to go through all the other teams. Trading block. Yes. Edit to the trading block. This was another thing I pointed out in NHL 16. All right, so that's our trading block. Oh no, where's the other team's trading block? Edit the trading block. Trading block. Free agents. Yeah, I went to trading block. I want to see. Oh, there. Okay. Not gonna. That's my own fault. I will get used to the game. All right. So Anaheim Ducks. So if I go like this. All right. So I still would appreciate it if it was just a button, but look, it moves right away. So that's nice. And if I want to say go. Oh yeah. Okay. EA. That's good. That's good enough. Switches to the Washington Capitals, you can tell oh yeah, okay. All right, so you can see the functionality has definitely been upgraded from NHL 15, and 16 was better than 15, but it was still a little bit slow. I like that, all right? Free agents, who's available in free agency? And another thing that pissed me off, Dadonov. I was hoping that Dadonov would be in the game. He's on the World Cup teams, but you can't make any trades from the World Cup teams. Is he in free agency? Man, there's some good free agents out there with high overalls. Remember, the Toronto Maple Leafs, I mean, Chris Russell might be nice to go out and acquire, boys. If we can dump off Nathan Horton's goddamn salary. All right, scouted players. Let's take a look at the scout. That's probably the same, right? Oh, shit. Hang on. Scouting, there we go. 7 days left. 7 days left for what? Per week? Is that it? Okay, so edit scouting assignment. Let me just take a look to see if it's the same thing. Say I want to go to the OHL for 6 weeks. Yeah, okay, so that's still the same. That's fine, though. I have no problems there. I like how quick it is. All right. I'm liking this. I may start playing this by myself again. That's the true key to see if it's a good game mode. If I'm playing it, not for YouTube. All right, so that's all nice. Manage contracts. We'll get into that after, boys. Owner. Okay, let me start going through everything one by one. Oh, last thing. I have so much information going through my head. I don't know where to start. Let me go back to propose a trade. Let me just see how the trade works. See if I can acquire like Phil Kessel from the Pittsburgh Penguins, bring him back to Toronto. All right, so first off, I mean, you got 5. Were you allowed to trade 5 assets in the last game, or was it just 3? Phil Kessel's trade value. All right. What does it show? Exact. Pop them down. All right, that's nice and quick. Flip teams. Let me just flip the teams here. Oh, yeah, look again. You can flip the teams. No problem there, boys. Now, one of the things I love to do on the old was say I was looking for a defender, right? Say I go to defense, and then I go to sort by overall. In the last game, it would stay there, right? So Bufflin, 91. So say I want to change teams now. Now let's see if the overall stays there. Go to Capitals. Is it defenseman? Defenseman overall. Oh, EA, thank you. EA, that's you guys making it fun to play against, all right? So say I'm a GM and I'm looking for a top 4 defenseman before a playoff run. I select that, and I just go to each team. All right, these guys got Fowler, Lindholm, Vatanen. All right, I don't want to get those guys. How about the Arizona Coyotes? They got Ekman Larson, Goligoski, Stones. You see how fun it is? How you can just move around? It wasn't the game mode itself that made it shit to play last year or the last 2 years. It was just that it was so slow, it wasn't fun to play. Thank you, EA. All right, so they fixed that. Okay, so now let's start going through everything. Sim to the next preseason game. Calendar. Advanced day, edit lines, player morale, stats central. All right, all that stuff. Now, calendar. What does it look like when we're simming? One of the things I didn't like about the sim, yes, it's faster, but not enough information is on the screen. If you guys remember on old gen, when you came up against another team, it would show you their leading goal scorer, their leading point man, their plus minus, their goaltender wins, all that stuff, right? So simulate up to date. Let me just see this. Owner expectations, GM Superb Man. Hey, they say my name now. There's a new thing as well. It's a new season, so let's get right down to business. I have set goals for the upcoming season that I would like you to accomplish. Have a look and ensure you are clear on my expectations. Remember, I will be evaluating you based on how well you perform in these goals. I guess that's Shanahan or Lou Lamoriello. Oh, I gotta answer to these guys. Okay, so I want 32 sellouts this year to help establish our home ice. I gotta worry about selling out now? Oh, Jesus. All right, boys, I'm a pure rookie at this now. I'm gonna have to relearn this. Secondary goals. I want us to win a regular season home opener. 15,000 for that. So I make 15,000 if I do that. Is that like a bonus? I expect us to sell 85% of available suites this year. 20,000. Okay, state. Oh, okay. So I'm very pleased with the work you've been doing to with this franchise. Keep up the good work. State of the team. We are a rebuilder. As rebuilders, my expectations are low in regards of team or two-team performance, but we still need to field a competitive team to keep the fans coming back. All right. So he's all right with a non-playoff season, but you want to be selling out, right? So you have to have exciting games, I guess. Budget allocation. Oh, Jesus. GM Superb, man. Here's the budget for the upcoming year. I've set maximum for every category. For a category like player salaries, I'm fine with you going over the maximum budget as long as you're able to maintain a profit by the end of the year. So I can go over the player salary budget as long as the profit, as long as I still have profit. Okay. I also gave you some extra money to play around with, so feel free to allocate that money to any category. Allocate budget. Oh my God, the Maple Leafs are dropping cash. Jesus! Operations budget allocation. The player salary budget is allocated by your team's current roster. The owner will give you a target to which they think you should spend money to. You may go over the target without repercussions as long as you maintain a profit. Available funds. So, 0.625 million. Player salaries, arena operations. I have no clue right now. Well, I don't think we're in trouble for player salaries. I mean, I can trade a bunch of those guys away. Again, we are a rebuilding team. Arena operations, advertising. Let's go to promotions. Let's get people in here. All right, I'll throw this all in there. Oh, I can only go max. Okay, we'll go that and advertising. There you go. I don't know if that's the right idea, but whatever. I'm doing it. Save budget. This is why we're doing a first impressions. Okay, so EA, I gave you guys compliments. One thing I would like to see in the future, one thing that old gen did really well, when you were simulating, remember the activity feed in the bottom? It would tell you if a trade was happening or a waiver or if someone was on a winning streak with those hashtags. It would also show you, like I'm on Tampa Bay right now, it would show me what their leading point man was. I'd like to see a return of that. It gives, while it's simulating, you kind of a character to the season that you're in rather than just being a generic win or loss or overtime loss, right? But that's okay. That's okay. Fan happiness rating, 82. I can't get down there. So let's go to updates. Activity feed. All right, so you got the activity feed and the updates, but you just can't simulate from this page. All right, but I guess you could go like advanced day right here. All right, assign promotions. GM Superb, man. It's that time of the year again. We need to set our promotion nights for the upcoming season. Set promotion nights. Oh, so there's like bobblehead night, Kessel bobblehead night. Budget remaining. You got to go through the whole season. All right, well, they wanted to sell out the opening night, right? So, opening night versus the Boston Bruins. We wanted that. There you go. Frederick Anderson bobblehead night. It is a bobble. This is hilarious. Morgan Riley, bobblehead. Austin Matthews, t-shirt giveaway, puck giveaway, scarf giveaway, hat giveaway. We've screwed over the Toronto Maple Leaf fans far too much. No one wants a damn bobblehead. Let's give them a t-shirt. They can wear that. T-shirt giveaway. There you go. Everyone in the fans get a t-shirt. I give them the hats, but if we get a hat trick, then they feel the need to throw it back. That ain't cool. All right, so we'll do that with the Boston Bruins. Budget remaining, but spent to... How many budgets? Okay, we'll go all my Hockey Night in Canada days, all right? T-shirt giveaway. We'll go a Austin Matthews bobblehead night. There you go. This is kind of cool. We already got one there for Vancouver. Spent my budget remaining. So, okay. So I only have a budget here. We'll go a hat giveaway, sure, on that night, sure. Keep on going here. In December, before Christmas, we'll give the fans something. Morgan Riley bobblehead. All right, all the Hockey Night in Canada day games, boys. The Montreal Canadiens, hell yeah, that'll be a big one. Scarf giveaway, puck giveaway. They can throw them at Carey Price, re-injure the goof. 2.44 million or 0.244 million. Oh, that puck giveaway was cheap. I cheapened it. Let's go Frederick Anderson bobblehead. All right, so there you go, boys. Spent budget remaining $40,000. That's cool. I like that. So will that help sell out? So selling out your opening day, helping with promotions. Okay, auto assign remaining nights. Save and exit. Save and exit. Sure, why not? We'll try that out. All right, so I advanced the day, and then you can come over and check the activity feed, I suppose. Yeah, all right. So all that's taken care of. Updates. Hang on. Can you go down the update page at all? Okay, so you can't access the box score on the right. The message center. If you go to training, signings, anybody's signings. Yeah, okay, and that's pretty quick as well. All right, so that's not bad. Waivers. We're going to have to keep an eye on waivers this year also, boys. So that's that. Maple Leafs. So trade and improve. You've already taken a look at that. Manage contracts. Sure, we'll go through this. Oh, God, I got to show you guys the freaking rosters as well. I mean, there's so much to go through. Good God, this is going to be rough. I want the list of all contracts. Yeah, I can tell EA it's moving a lot faster. That was priority number one, man. If the game... It doesn't matter if it's the greatest game in the world. If it takes 5 minutes for each screen, what's the point? All right, so... You take a look at the main roster. Let me bring up the potential players. There we go, the potential. Yeah. On the main roster, let's see. So you got Morgan Riley. Oh, Morgan Riley's 85 overall with high elite. Jesus. Lidstrom 2.0 with Babcock coaching him. I got Austin Matthews up there at 81 overall, boys. He was a 78 or a 77. I got him up at 80 overall, medium elite. If I can bring up his player ratings. I didn't make his stats too incredible, but I want him to be significant, especially for my Be a Pro series. I wanted him higher higher up. But if you guys think that's too high, this is what this video is for, all right? We also got Willie Nee, baby, William Nylander, 80 overall, low elite. I didn't edit him at all. He stayed like that. Jake Gardiner. Now, what about the guy? We better have Mitch Marner. He's just probably not on the main roster in the system. Maybe we haven't signed him. Oh, we have signed him, all right? So Mitch Marner, I made a 76 overall low elite. It's his crappy physical categories that bring him down. I gave him great puck skills. He can tear it up in the OHL, so I wanted to make sure offensively he can handle himself. But physical, 1 star. Defense, 2 stars. So the kid's got some growth and low elites. Timoshev, Kapanen, Kirby Reichel. I mean, Jesus, the Leafs got some good depth right there. Well, prospect depth anyways. Main roster. Let's go back to goaltenders. How good is Frederik Andersen? 88 overall. Whoo! I don't know here, Lou Lamoriello. I think we can focus on being a good team. We got an 88 overall goaltender now. Hell yeah! And he's signed long term for freaking $5 million per year. That's nice. Medium elite, 26 years of age. Frederik freaking Andersen. So this whole contract screen, boys, is pretty much the same. It's moving nicely. I remember that from last year, so that shouldn't be a problem to navigate. Offer sheet compensation, All right, so that's that screen, the manage contracts. Let's go manage rosters. Yeah, let me just manage the... Oh, yeah, you remember the roster screen? It would always freeze. Yeah, we got to do that again. Captains and jerseys, progress reports. Interesting. So the players that grow... I really did. That was another thing I enjoyed about the current gen GM modes. The youngins, if they get good seasons, they can... boom, become like a high 80 in 1 year. Unlike old gen where, I mean, they would take like till 25, 26 just to grow, and sometimes they still wouldn't, even after having an amazing season, right? Morale, this I did not enjoy that much in last year's game, just because it became too repetitive, and it was not consistent. I mean, you use the same answers over and over. Sometimes they'd work, sometimes they wouldn't. I mean, MLB The Show 16 has the right idea for chemistry. I might show you guys that later. We're not going to waste time now, though. All right, so nothing has popped up for morale. When something pops up, we'll see what happens. All right, but if you guys, do you think we should have the morale on or off? You guys can let me know. All right, so that is that taken care of. I want to get down to the owner. Yeah, now it's time for the real stuff. The owner. All right, so owner goals and relocation. Relocation, Jesus. Could you imagine moving the Toronto Maple Leafs? Proposed relocation. Owner willingness to move. Low. Yeah, we're not freaking moving the Toronto Maple Leafs. Owner goals. Was that same screen, right? We've already been there, so he's got the 3 goals. We got to sell out the first game of the season. So we'll back out of here. Let's take a look at the promotions and the budgets. Arena and facilities, right? The training facilities and oh, God. Upgrade and maintain. You have to maintain them as well. Our concessions are 99 out of 100. Oh, the maintenance, 99 out of 100. I see. So that number will go down. Like over the course of the year, if you don't maintain it, it'll be down to 40. Is that it? So the level is 3-star, 2-star, parking lot is 2-star, purchase another parking lot. There's no room downtown Toronto for another parking lot. Club seats, 1-star, lower bowl, upper bowl. Oh my God. Bathrooms need maintenance. Boys, we got to maintain. They need repair. Performing repairs will restore the maintenance rating back to 100. Oh my God, somebody shit in the sinks. We got to repair it. Repair that sucker right there. There you go. 6 days remaining to repair it. Oh, I see. Repair in progress. Shit! Maybe I shouldn't repair it while there's a game going on. People can't take a piss now. Oh, no. Concessions. Let's click on one of these. Can I upgrade? Ooh, upgrade cost. Ice cream, hot fudge sundae, cappuccino, milkshake, cotton candy, 16 days to upgrade it. Oh, my God. This stuff, I mean, it's cool. It's certainly cool, but I wonder if when you play it through the first time, if it gets repetitive. But like I said before, EA, it's really cool how you can turn that off before you start it up. So awesome. You give the player options. I'm always fine with that. Team rankings and sales. So this is the owner ranking in the NHL. The Montreal Canadiens revenue, $110 million. Why the Toronto Maple Leafs? Are you kidding me? They'd be number 1. Jeez, you know how much a beer costs in the ACC? Team rankings and sales, set prices. Oh, we can set the prices. This is what I wanted, boys. A price for a game ticket in the Toronto, in the Air Canada Centre. Look at this, 150. Yeah, they got these prices damn right. 301 for an executive suite. Yeah, okay, more like in the thousands. All right, so if I'm going to be the general manager of the Toronto Maple Leafs, I've got to liberate the working class. All right, $40 to get into the game. Now anyone can come see a Toronto Maple Leaf game. All right, the lower bowl as well, $70. Club seats, anyone, baby. I want that freaking arena to be jumping. We're going to get the drunks in here, all right? We're going to get people walking in off the street, and they're going to be loud as, I'm not going to swear, but they're going to be loud. And that's gonna motivate the team. We got a bunch of suits in there right now, a bunch of rich mofos who don't care about hockey. They want to show off the fact that, hey, I can spend thousands of dollars and getting a nice seat in the Air Canada Centre. They don't care. They don't even know who number 34 is. Jesus, game tickets. All right, so we lower in that stuff. Concessions. All right, this is where we'll make our money back. Fountain pop, $9. Large fountain pop. Jesus, those you know what? Large fountain pop, $8.75. Yeah, chicken strips. Healthy beverage. Oh my God, EA Sports, what have you done? All right, we're gonna leave all that. All right, it was more important to get the fans in off the street. Set prices. Okay, so we'll just leave all that. Are they happy with me, or do I have to simulate a day? No fan feedback. I want to see what the prices do to the fans and the owners. I want to see what kind of message they have for me. I should sell out. Owner willingness to move. I should sell out opening day now, boys. Budgets. Yeah, sure. We'll take a look at this. Have I already gone through this? General advertising, game ticket marketing budget. Here we go, boys. General advertising. I see. All right, so you split up your marketing budget. Game ticket advertising, season ticket advertising. No, we're not going for season tickets, all right? We don't want people taking seats away from the walk-in crowd. General advertising and game ticket advertising, all right? We are advertising single games and general advertising. You know what? Get 60-40. There you go, all right? No one is stealing tickets. That's the whole problem with the ACC. These rich mofos lock up season tickets for years to come, all right? And guys like me can't get in unless we're willing to drop like $1,000. Hell no. All right, so boom, there it is. Save budget. Look at this, boys. I'm the savior of the Toronto Maple Leafs franchise. Balance sheet, Jesus Christ. Accounting class all over again. Year to date, all right, my revenue $85 million, my expenses $3 million so far, so my year to date profit $82 million. Okay, that's the budget for the year, I suppose, and we haven't gone through it. Operations budget, Jesus. Operations budget allocation, player salaries. Right, I've already done this. Right, Oh, I can take some off. I see. Okay, no. We're going to leave that. So that's my total budget that I can... Okay, I get that screen. All right, boys. So that's that taken care of. Promotions. We've gone through all that. And league, team strategies, edit player, league settings. Okay. So, we have gone through everything. I'm still going to have to take some time to learn it all. The next step is to go nuts in the comments section. If you guys have any suggestions for rating changes or things that I just forgot about, just go nuts in the comments. And also, I want to see, there's two more things I want to see. For God's sakes, advance the day. All right, I want to see what the fans and the owners have to say about the first game of the year with all the low ticket prices and the advertising that I put. I want to see if I can sell out opening day. All right, so October was against Boston, correct? Yes, it was. So let's go up here. It was against Boston. That's still preseason? How can you tell if it's preseason or not? Hang on, shit. It's yeah, preseason is the one with the blue over the top. I don't know if that Ottawa game might be a real game here. Yeah, they may, you know what, the promotional games may have been only home games shown. That might be the first game of the season. Whoa, what am I thinking? Sell out the home opener. You're not selling out the game in Ottawa. Jesus. Roman Polak has lost morale for being injured. So Roman Polak is back on the Toronto Maple Leafs, right? Hopefully we can trade him for another 2 second-round picks. Stupid team like the not the LA Kings, San Jose Sharks. Gain morale from recovering from an injury. Good. Teams must be salary cap compliant. Yeah. Let the waivers will be in effect starting October 11th. All right, we're fine there. I want to see what happens with that. Frederick Anderson has gained morale because of locker room. So it's cool that we don't have to worry about that. The first game of the season, we're just going to skip that. Simulate through the day. Yeah, see, I'd really like it if we could see what was going on, like who got goals in that game and all that, right? So let's back off. We're back out. We didn't get any updates about the budget or the ticket prices. I guess we haven't had. Owner happiness is amazing. Owner goals, I got one message. Is that What do I got to go for that? Amazing facilities. Hang on a sec, boys. I just want to see if the fans are happy with the ticket prices here. Concessions. Where's the ticket price? Jesus. I don't know where I'm going. Ticket prices. Where am I? Ticket prices. Team rankings and sales. Set prices. There it is. Fan feedback. Pleasantly surprised to get a bit of a discount, a lower bit of a discount. Are you kidding me? I went it down as cheap as I could. Overall trend. Pleasantly surprised to get a bit of a discount, a lower bowl. That's cool. The fans are loving me, boys. All the owner's happy with me as well. He just wants to have a profit at the end of the year, correct? So, oh yeah, morale. Let me check out morale. Hang on. Oh shit, where is it? See this? I gotta just get used to all this. Okay, I can go to here. Yeah. Ooh, player morale, trade players, assign scout, edit lines, player morale. So has anything popped up, like a player meeting or anything? Yeah, Austin Matthews. Here we go. So let's see what this is about, boys. There are times I don't want to walk into that locker room. You just got drafted. You're supposed to lead by example. He's happy with Peter Holland, Hunwick, and he hates Joffrey Lupul. Here we go. Assertive, calming, demanding, motivating. All right, so at least they give what type of response you're giving. Assertive, thanks for the input, but I'm happy with the group we have. Calming, I hear a lot of feedback like yours. I'm contemplating some changes. We know about the problems, but I need you to be a part of the solution and not the problem. If you want change, become a role model in that locker room. You can lead by example. Well, I'd like to motivate him. It seems like it's the exact same answers as last year. All right, now let's see. Motivating, I'll do that. Your motivational tone seems to have resonated with Austin Matthews. His morale has improved. All right, I mean, that's kind of cool, but what do you guys think? I'll give it a shot, but I think we could have enough fun just with the old school GM mode with no morale, you know? Answering questions like that, it's kind of weird. MLB does it so much better. It's just they have set standards, and if you meet those standards, they play like a better player. If you don't meet the standards, they won't complain, but their overall will just be slightly lower, you know, because they don't have the contract they want, or they're not playing on the location that they want. We'll play it through. It's just a bad taste in my mouth from last year. That's all. We'll see how the morale works out in this, okay? So that's that. And last but not least, sim to the next game. Let's take a look at the real-time simulation engine for the home opener, all right? So simulate, because this is what we'll be doing in the playoffs. Simulate will cause both. Yeah, that's fine. There you go. All right, so the Boston Bruins in town to take on the Toronto Maple Leafs, boys. Goals, let's see. So, sim first period. Let's see. A goal by Ryan Spooner on Frederik Andersen. One other critique here, EA Sports. Old Gen's real-time simulation, there was a few more details that really made it better. Like, I can't tell if this is a slap shot, a wrist shot, a backhand, a deflection. On the old gen, it would tell you what kind of goal it was. All it says is Spooner on Anderson. I'm guessing it's a slap shot from the top of the circle. I mean, it doesn't exactly mean much, but it was kind of cool when commentating. Maybe that's just something that I would like. It's not the end of the world, though. Second period, let's see. Ooh, 3-1 for the Boston Bruins. It's not good. Goals by Torrey Krug, Patrice Bergeron, Morgan Riley, the first Leaf goal of the season. And we'll go just a real-time simulation times 8, I think it was. Yeah, there it is. A 1 minute at a time. Can the Toronto Maple Leafs, they're out shooting them 22-13. God damn it, Anderson. Brooks like baby. He's got the Leafs within 1. 10 minutes left. The shots are in favor of the Leafs, but another goal. Big nose Brad Marchand gives the Boston Bruins a 4-2 lead. We doubled their shots. They doubled the goals. Good God. Oh my, Seth Griffith. Might have been an empty netter. See, you can't tell if that's an empty netter right there, EA. See that? Well, I guess it doesn't say on Anderson. It just says S. Griffith, so it would be an empty netter. Okay. So that was that all done. Toronto scores 3 stars. All events continue. I like how quickly it goes through. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. Owner goals evaluated. When I set goals at the beginning of the year, I expect them to be accomplished. However, I was disappointed with the result this time around. Don't make a habit out of this or there will be consequences. Failed. I want us to win our regular season. Oh, I thought he wanted us to sell it out. What the hell? I thought he wanted us to sell out our freaking home opener. Well, apparently not, and now Lou Lamoriello's up my ass. So, boys, there is the first impressions of GM mode. There are some things that I like about it. Like I said, when you're looking for a player and you're going for a trade, you can just select the defenseman overall and keep that sorted so you can just go through all the teams. It's easy to go through the trading block. Everything seems a little bit quicker. The simulation still looks to be quick, but I would like to see the statistics while you're simulating so you get a little bit more of a story. And I'm really on the fence about this morale system, boys. I don't know if it's going to add anything to the simulation of the franchise. I'm going to try it out for year number 1, but I want to hear your thoughts on morale. Is it more in-depth this year, or does it become very repetitive? I mean, we've seen those answers from last year. It was cool that it told us whether it was motivating, assertive, all that stuff, but that just might be some more visual features, you know what I mean? After 6 months of simulating, you see the same things over and over again. One time you give one answer, it motivates, another time it doesn't, and there's no rhyme or reason why it does for that specific player. We'll see. So boys, let me know, and in the next video, we will start up our GM mode, our franchise mode with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Be sure to check out our website, 2bcsports.com, where the hockey talk continues. Find myself and others in the live interactive chat, or dive into the active forums to talk about sports and gaming. You can also find us on Twitch, where the live streams come to life.